Welcome back, where a single twist of the throttle can drag an entire city into a high-stakes pursuit. From suffocating Chicago alleys to riding against traffic and a dramatic impact, every second sits one heartbeat from disaster. Stay until the end, and you'll understand why some sirens never fade. On the 5th of October, 2025, in Springdale, Arkansas, state police aggressively pursued a Honda CBR 600RR, fleeing at high speed, plunging the streets into a tense, crazy police chase. The suspect suddenly turned into a residential area, racing through narrow, tree-lined roads and creating extreme danger for residents and nearby children.
45, they just turned left there.
Well, he's got a tag in the back. Marshall's Henry Frank. I couldn't get the last digits of it.
South Burner. Turner, west on Hudson. That's southbound.
Still south on Turner. He missed the turn right here. Safety level 20 is going to be William Edward 244.
Cornered at a dead end, the rider recklessly cut across a residential lawn searching for an escape, showing complete disregard for the law and public safety.
Right there.
The suspect lost control, crashed, and apprehended on the spot. A brief rush of adrenaline and reckless ego proved never worth the injuries and legal consequences that followed.
You mean ambulance?
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut your fucking mouth!
Oh, my bones are broke! Oh, please, no!
Shut up! All over.
I can't move!
Shut up!
On the 2nd of May 2021, in Macon, Georgia, state police pursued an illegally operated ATV. The driver weaved through traffic to escape, creating serious danger on city streets. The ATV flipped during a sharp turn, and the suspect was immediately taken into custody. Off-road vehicles don't belong on pavement. Running only leads to crashes and harsher penalties.
How was that ride, mofo? How was that?
330-206, there's 10-4.
Can I help you? Sir, wait, I got 16 of them. I gotta get one at a time.
For all North Avenue and Flurry. That's Christian Crane.
All right.
On the 25th of May 2025, in San Francisco, California, police pursued an unplated Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. Two helmetless suspects recklessly sped through narrow streets trying to escape. The bike lost control and slid out. A hard lesson. Running from the law only increases the risk of crashes, while real safety comes from obeying traffic laws.
Deita, põe a mão para trás. Boa, filho, boa. Fica aí, viu, filho?
Fechou, seu?
Fica aí.
Vou ficar.
Viu?
Vou ficar.
É BO a moto?
Hã?
É BO?
Não, a moto é dia, seu.
On the night of the 17th of July 2025, in Chicago, Illinois, police spotted two suspects on a Kawasaki W800. When signaled to stop, they fled, dragging the neighborhood into a tense, crazy police chase.
Passando na porta da base da terceira fila do 48. Vigilante verde.
Ignoring all danger, the rider drove against traffic on a crowded avenue, weaving between cars and buses and turning the roadway into high-risk situation. The pursuit escalated as they rushed into narrow residential alleys. Limited visibility and tight space nearly put pedestrians in harm's way. The escape ended at a dead end when the rider lost control and hit a trash bin. He was subdued on the spot, and the motorcycle was seized.
Desceu pra apoiar, pô. Pô, policial correndo, acompanha pela pop aí. Pela rua de baixo, aí, rua sem saída.
Oswaldo Pinheiro.
Later that same night, CHP spotted 2 suspects on a motorcycle showing suspicious behavior. When the stop order was given, they throttled up and fled, kicking off a tense pursuit.
Chegou o rumo de acompanhamento. Indo novamente pro Valo Verde. É sério.
Ignoring all laws, the rider weaved recklessly, ran red lights, and rode against traffic at extreme speeds, putting everyone on the road in extreme danger. The passenger kept looking back in sheer panic as CHP stayed locked on them. The mental pressure mounted, making their riding even more unstable and reckless. The tension peaked when the bike hit a speed bump, launching the passenger into the air. He nearly flipped onto the pavement, surviving by final attempt.
Desliga essa p... Desliga! Para! Deita!
Tá bom, desculpa, senhor. Eu falei pra ele parar, senhor.
Levanta! Tá bom. Desculpa.
With nowhere left to go, they pulled over. The passenger tried to flee on foot but was ordered to the ground. Running only made things worse, bringing heavier legal consequences.